Alright guys, are we live? I think we're live. Look out. Alrighty, so today I'm going to do another live shooting session for you. Do another Vegas round. See how we go. Let me just get these comments going. Alrighty, we're good to go. We're away. So I'll be able to read your comments when I get down to the target every time, because I've got to keep it on the charger. But we should be good to go. So I'm going to shoot a live Vegas round, another one. And what I thought I'd do, seeing I'm doing these vlogs lately, I thought I'd do live sessions for you all the time. Just do live archery and vlogs. Let me know what you think about that. If you like the thought of live archery one day, vlog the next day, live archery vlog, live archery vlog. Let me know what you think about that. So we're going to be shooting a Vegas round once again. The good old Vegas round. Don't you love it? I do anyway. So we'll get into that and see how we go. Okay, so the comments are down at the target, so I'll be able to read all the comments when we get down to scoring. Once again, I haven't had any practice, haven't had any warm-ups, but I haven't changed my sight since the last time I shot either, so we should be good to go. How are we looking? Bingo bango, we're away. Get into it. If I shoot this really bad, it's a warm-up. If I shoot it really good, we're starting. Alright, let's get into it. What was I doing last time? Fix my hips. A tad high. Tad low. Alrighty, first end down. Let's go check it out. Drop me release in the dirt. Don't you love it when you do that? Right, let's go check it out. See if it's a scoring round or a practice round. Keep the camera on this side so it's not so glary. This is the first one doing. Ooh. I've just scraped them in. 10x10. See that there? 10x10 for the first round. No warm up. Let's see who's saying. Stereo, how are you, buddy? Good to see you on board. Jeremiah Hale, how are ya? And Archery for Novices. Good to see you all on board. So, where's my pen? We'll start scoring this one. (10x10) for number one. Spotix Gaming, how are you, buddy? Is that how I say it? Spot V Gaming. How are ya? Just shooting a live Vegas round for you. First round down. What was it? 10x10 for me first end. Let's continue on and see how we go. So I've about relaxing. Just got to relax into these shots today. Just take me time, there's no rush. Let me know how my hips are looking. Have I finally cured it? Am I finally looking back to straight? Trying to relax today, just shoot, just happy shooting, not really worried, just let's relax into it. Second and down, pumping through it today. How do we go then? That's looking nice, looking a bit better. Ooh, 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 that is nice. We have XXX baby. Meow. Hey Nathan, how you going, buddy? It's going good. Just shooting a bit of a Ray of Vegas round for you. We score this one with XXX. That's some better shooting. So I'm just trying to relax into it today, not trying to pressure myself. Try and get some smooth releases happening. See how we go. It's the second end down. That last end was XXX. Loving it. See if I can hold it together. Third and down. See how we go that one. And we got on board, 10 on board, look out. Oh, here we go. Another XXX. High X, peanut and peanut. That's what we want. Any comments? Jeremy Hale asked, what nice shooting, what brand of quiver am I using? I'm using the Eastern Field Quiver with a PSE belt. So that's what I'm using. So let's score this one with another XXX. Third and down. It's a nice way to start. A few X's there. So third round down I had 10x10, then XXX and XXX. It's always nice to have a few X's. Don't you love those X's? That one was off. As soon as I got the full draw, I knew it. You gotta let down when you don't feel good. You gotta let down. I'll learn one day, I guess, though. Today's not the day, I guess. Shocking. God, is that an 8? It is. God, how could I go from so good to so bad? Bad release. So I have X8. X. God. X8. X. Ah, Terry's on board. How are you, buddy? And Nova Predator. Nova Predator asks, have I shot against RC Archery in a head-to-head yet? And no, because he cheats. You can tell he forges these videos. I'll do a live shoot. I'll do a head-to-head against him if he does it live. So if you're one of his mates and talks to him, let him know I'll do it one with him if he does it live. Let's see if he'll do that, because I doubt he will. Andy says, I know you can't film at the club, but do you still shoot down there at all? Not really. Every now and again, but not much at all. Kind of got disheartened by all their efforts of trying to get rid of me, and I thought if they wanted me to go that bad, who am I? I'm not going to argue with them, screw them. I'll just stay away. If they hate me that much, they hate me that much. Jeremy Hale, even pros shoot an 8. Thanks, Ray, that cheers me up a bit. That does cheer me up. And Just a Guy says, have you checked your bow speed at 60 pounds yet? No, I don't have a chronograph. It'd be nice if I did, but I don't. So I've never really checked my speed. The only way I've checked my speed is through calculators for a sight tape calculator, and if you put all the stuff into a sight tape calculator, it normally gives you your speed as well. So that's the only way I've done my speed on my bow, and I was running 270 feet per second with me outdoor arrows, according to the sight tape thing. If that makes sense. So what was that? 14 down, coming into the 5th one. Let's keep it together. Nice smooth releases. No more 8s. Something didn't feel right then, letting down. I just had trouble getting it to settle in the center then. Struggling. Go from such good shooting to such bad shooting. Crazy. So how did I go? I got 10, 10, 9. Score that quickly. 10, 10, 9. Any comments? Where are we up to? Where are we up to? Nova Predator says, I don't know how he can shoot / coach people when he has never shot a tournament ever. And he's talking about RC Archery. So Nova Predator says, I don't know how RC Archery can teach / coach people when he has never shot a tournament ever. Good question. That is a great question, Nova Predator. Mac. Hi, Jimmy. Just checking in from Northern Ireland. Wow, all the way across the world. I'm glad to see you're still in one piece. No gravel rash. Not yet, but we might be looking a bit different after today. I'm going to go check out some skate parks today. So stay tuned for that one. So was that 5th end down. So, is that halfway? I think that is halfway. We're halfway through it already. Absolutely pumping through it today, guys. So what I'm trying to concentrate on today too is just really having good back tension, really pulling into it. Even though I've done 2 bad shots. Oh well. Got to stay positive. We're just out here having some fun shooting. Got to stop worrying about them scores. Stop worrying about them scores and start shooting. Just relax and have some fun. Just have some fun. Just shoot some arrows. Does it look like I've got back tension, or does it look like I'm stalling? Does it look like I'm puffing and then pulling? You know, puff and pull. So that's my new one for the fake back tension. Puff and pull. Not all the same, not doof. We want doof. We don't want puff and pull. We want doof. Slipped another 9 out there. So we have X9X. Let's score that one. Can you see that? We can see that. X9 stinking X. Question time. David Connor, how are you, buddy? Haydos. Haydos is on. How you going, Haydos? Where else are we? Andy says, can't believe I'm watching this when I'm up in 4 hours to drive under for a country match. Andy, I love you, buddy. You're a character. That's a true soldier. That's a true soldier of the Ellis Army there. Old Andy. I think I'm going to have to promote you. Get up to a lieutenant or something there in the army. And he's shooting a 1440. Oh, you're in for a big day there, buddy. Haydos says, looking like you're in form. Thank you. He's trying to get back, but I'm still having some bad ones every now and again. But yeah, I'm pretty much back to where I was, which I'm pretty happy with that. Because it took me a while to get back up to here. David Connor. Nova, I've received some online coaching from RC Archery. I will consistently stuff in 280s, NFF, everything else. I've got to break 300. Well, there you go. David Connor's a fan of RC Archery. And he says, cheers, matey. Alright. And David, you probably could have got the same advice from a book. I'll tell you what, if you really want some good coaching, what's his name? Casey Lee, I think his name is. Casey Lee or something like that. Let me know, write in the comments if you know I'm talking about the American coach who done that mad book. So if you really want to get good at your form or whatever, get into Casey Lee or something like that book. He really knows what he's talking about. Alrighty. So what end's this? 7th end? 8th end, I don't know. 7th end, I think. High one. The thumb, I'm just getting a bit punchy with the thumb. That's the old problem, the old thumb punch. Just punching away. That was better. You gotta let it settle. You just gotta smooth into the shot. You can't rush it. You can't jump into it. You can't punch it. You just gotta relax and let it go. Just relax and let it go. That first one was a bit punchy, so was the second one. But the third one was right on the money. So we have 9, just a 10. Oh no at all. Let me know, can you see that? Let me know if you think that's a 9 or a 10. Can you see it? Can you see it here? 9 or a 10, let me know. Larry Wise? Maybe, I don't know. I thought his last name started with Lee or something. Oh, Haydos is having trouble with his punching too. Must be something in the air. Must be a bit of a bug going around Haydos, the old punching bug. David Connor says, I can't shoot a thumb button without punching it. I have to shoot a hinge. I was shooting hinge, but then it started wigging me out, so I just have a little break from the hinge. On next shoot, I might go back to the hinge. But I just wanted to have a little break so I get back into it. Here we go. This is the guy I'm talking about. Archery for Novices. Thank you. The guy is Kiski Lee. So Kisklee. Look up that guy. He's a super coach when it comes to archery and has hectic book out. And if you read it, you'll probably realise it's exactly the same things that RC Archery is saying. Just reading it out of a book. Which ain't a bad thing if you want someone to read a book to you, but don't claim you're a good archer because you read a book. Okay, so let's get into the next one and see how we go. Oh, did I score that? Did we see if it's a 9? I say it's touching the line. So we have 9, 10 just, and then X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ends down. Haydos says, let's kill the bug. Yes, that's what I say too. Get rid of the old punching bug. David Connor says, I'll have to check it out. Thanks. You'll like it, Dave. He's like, I think he's like America's best ever archery coach. And everybody raves about his book. I think he's like the recurve Olympic coach or something like that. But yeah, if you check it out, you get heaps of mad tips off that one, let me tell you. Alright, 8th end. Let's get into it. Just relax, no punchy punch. Another freak out punch. Can't wait to get this new scope set up too, that's going to be exciting. Might help me a little bit because at the moment I'm struggling seeing around the housing of my scope. Not that that's an excuse, but it'd be nice to have a good setup, good proper setup that all matches everything. That one, I was just like, just enjoy it. Let's just go back to enjoying the archery. Let's just go back to enjoying the shooting the arrows. Bang, X. It's all up in the head archery. 90% of archery, I reckon, is in the head. Not letting yourself wig out. Boom. Let's go check that out. The first one, I'm pretty sure it's miles out. Suppose you can't have good days every day. Oh no, she's in. She's in. She's in. Well, that's a good thing. Where are we up to? How many we got on board? 17 on board. Or hectic. So I have 10. It's nearly an X. That first one. I thought it was out. Let's score that. I have 10x10. Any new comments? Just a guy. I've been shooting nothing but hinge release this week. I'm getting used to it slowly. It takes a while. It does take a while, just a guy. So hang in there, because once you get it, you love it. It does take a while to get it, but don't start punching it with your, because once you start to get used to it, you can start punching it, like with your fingers. So don't punch it, just remember to go slow, just let it go, just trust it's going to go. Keep saying to yourself, it'll go, because sometimes you get in your head, I'm like, it's never going to go, and bang, and you punch it off. So when you're shooting, just keep saying to yourself, it'll go, and then doof. off it goes. Archery for novice. Says he's the head Olympic coach. His power and strength training is crazy. See, I told you that Keswick Lee, check him out. He's the guy to check out. Archery for novice knows him well. David said, I was released shy at first with the hinge, especially after I punched myself in the mouth a few times, but love a hinge now that I'm now that I'm used to shooting one. Yeah, once you get used to it, you do love the old hinges, but they do take a little while to get used to it. Alrighty, I was at the 8th end. 2 to go, guys. 2 to go, and we pumped it. I've already dropped about 15. So I'm not shooting the best, but I'm just having some fun today. Let's just have some fun. That's what I've got to get back into. Just having some fun with archery, not getting so serious and stressed out, because after all that crap at the club really freaked me out. And that took a bit of joy out of the archery for me, it did, so I'm just going to get back to shooting happy, just having fun shooting. But this new scope setup, I reckon I'm going to love it. I can't wait to try that one out. Already got an arrow in the bow. Let's get into it. I'm just punchy as I just cannot not punch it. That was better. That was a back tension shot. That's better. Now I've got it back. So what I was doing was stupid. I was getting here and just yanking into it, then when I was ready I was just stuffing. Now them last couple of shots, I done what I was meant to be doing. Set up, got the thumb on there and then just pulled into the thumb. These last 2 shots felt nice, they felt good. And I'm on the second last end and I work out what I'm doing. Don't you love that? One end to go and I know what's going on. First shot was a dodgy 9. But the second 2 were X's. 9 X. Dropped 6 already. What are we up to? What are we up to? That's right, David said when shooting's not fun, you may as well stop shooting. That is so true. I'm starting to get the joy back into it, you could say. Sam, here we go. How you going, Sam? Sam says, do you find that your shot is more stable when you're shooting a back tension rather than punching or command shooting? I think they're both just as stable as each other, but when I'm punching it, I jerk it off. I lose me back tension. So me pin's in exactly the same spot for when I'm punching it or not punching it, but because I punch it, it flicks it off a little bit, I think. That's my theory anyway. Well, that's what I noticed, because my pin's still in the center when I punch it, but it doesn't land in the center anymore. Does that make sense? So that's what happens when I'm punching it rather than the back tension. But with the back tension, of course I don't punch it, it's just stays where I'm aiming. Just a guy. I've punched myself twice with the thumb button. I mean, bloody everywhere. Oh, you're a character, just a guy. With the hinge and the thumb stays until I get ready to shoot. Yeah, that's a good tip. Keep that thumb and that finger, all the pressure on there. David Connor says, what's your new scope setup, Jimmy? I got in contact with Bright Sight, pretty much the innovators of all the sight stuff. You know, it's been around for ages, these guys. Bright Sight pretty much invented everything and didn't claim it. Just really nice guys. So I messaged them, I said, can you set me up a setup? I want it what you recommend. I said, I don't want to pick it, I don't want to know what it is. I just said, I want you to give me what you recommend, because I knew they know what they're talking about. I know they know what they're talking about. So I said, just set me up a setup for 3D. Give me the peep sight, give me the pin, give me the glass, give me everything that you recommend. Put it all together for me. And they said, no worries. I thought they'd be like, mate, we're going to have to charge you extra to put it together. We're going to have to do this, to do that. But no, it's super nice. They said, no worries, we'll do all that for you. Yeah, we'll set it up for you. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. I was like, wow, these guys are great. So if you do want some scopes or anything to do with that scope side of thing, get in contact with Brightside. Absolutely great company. Nice guys. And really like looking after you. So where are we up to now? Hayden says, shooting a shot with perfect release is the best feeling. It is, isn't it right? Yeah, that is so true, Hayden. When you get that nice release that's just perfect, it just makes you feel so good. And that's what you do love about archery. That's what I do love, when I get them nice and just doof. It's just doof. And you don't even have to look. So like, as soon as you release, you know it's in the X. You don't even have to tell them. You don't even have to look at it. Mac says, I haven't been shooting long, but funny how you know a bad shot almost before you release. Exactly right, that's what I was just talking about. You know when you shoot a good one, you know when you shoot a bad one. David says, I just hold my pin on the target and squeeze my shoulder blades together until the release goes off. It doesn't surprise you. If it doesn't surprise you, you're not doing it correctly. That's true. You want to have a good back tension squeeze. I don't like using my shoulder blades to set it off, because it's too much of a large muscle group, if that makes sense. Like it's too unsensitive. That's I got that off Levi Morgan. Levi Morgan says that too, that the back muscle is just too big of a muscle group to set things off precisely every time. But if it works for you, it works for you. Don't stop doing it. Everybody's different, and that's what you've got to work out with archery, that what works for you is what is the best. And with golf, the best golfer ever was a guy that no one's pretty much ever heard of. Oh, now I forgot his name. It was an eccentric guy. I'll have to try and I'll leave it in the comments. I'll leave it in the description so you know what I'm talking about. I'll find it. But this guy, he done everything wrong. If you got a textbook of how to play golf, how to swing, how to do everything, this guy done everything opposite, and he was the best golfer ever. I think he held 57 course records. I think Tiger Woods' best score was like 61. This guy was like done 59 3 times in the 60s with the old Persimmon clubs. So you got to work out what works for you and stick with it. Don't listen to everybody, just work out what's good for you and continue on. Jason Outdoors, how are you? I sight in my bow accounting to trigger punching. My arrows always go a little up and to the right if I get a little punchy on the release. So I figure that's a great one. No, my arrows go a little up and right if I get a little punchy on release. So I figure that and my 3D shooting scores have improved. Well, that's a great one. So he tells when he gets a little bit punchy, so he starts to account for it. That's a great idea. For some reason, when I get out in the woods, perfect form can go out the window. That's true. As soon as you get into a competition, or so when you really need to shoot, everything goes out the window, and that always happens. That's why you always need to do at least one comp if you want to teach people, because you won't have that know what it's like. I have a cheap release. It's a complete sunrise surprise. Sometimes it clicks, sometimes it doesn't. It's a surprise, alright? That's what Just a Guy said. You get that a bit with the click. Sometimes you just pull straight through it, don't you? David Connor says, yes, Jason. Lots of awards, lots of awkward stances shooting 3D. David says as well, it's whatever you can repeat consistently. That's true. Whatever you can do over and over and over and over again. This guy nearly was Happy Gilmore, let me tell you. Oh, God, what was his name? It started with M. He's like my favourite guy. I can't remember. I forgot his name. Let me Google it. I'm going to Google it for you right now. See if I can find it. It says it's doing me head in. See, this is how crazy it is. You Google best golfers ever and he doesn't even come up. He's so hidden away, this guy. Tom Morris, no. God, how can I not remember this guy's name? It's doing me head in. I can't even find his name. That's disgraceful. Started with M. What was it? What's this guy's name? X. Mo Norman. Mo, I knew it started with them. You guys look up Mo Norman for golfing. There you go, I found it. That makes me a bit happier. Good old Mo Norman. Bag of Ants? Nah, it's Mo Norman. Check out Mo Norman, let me tell you. Absolutely crazy golfer. He didn't compete that much. He was like in the 60s. But he's full eccentric and done everything wrong. But this guy, man, you should see him. Like the things he could do with a golf ball were ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Good old Mo Norman. Super eccentric old golfer. And that's the same with archery. If you've got something that you do that's different, but you do it every time and you can repeat it every time, stick with it. Because his whole theory was it's not about how you hit, it's about how many balls you hit. And he hit 500 balls a day supposedly. And he goes, the only reason why I'm good is because I hit that many balls. And that's the same with arrows, I guess. You shoot 500 arrows a day, you're going to get good pretty quick. Is this the last end? I think it is. Let's see if I can pull myself together for the last one. Smooth releases, pull through the trigger instead of pulling and triggering. See if I can do it. It was half it. That was half pull through. It was a little low. Last arrow of the day was a flinch. You're kidding me. Don't you love archery? We all do. That's what I used to say when I'd hit a bad arm shot in golf. Don't you love golf? I think I missed the target completely. God, the good old flinch with the thumb. Shocking. So there we go. The old Miss-a-Rooney. So I have X10 miss. How many did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would have been 7. But that's totally gone. The good old thumb, don't you love it? Any questions before we go? Any last comments? Primal Archery's jumped on. How are you, Primal? Good to see you on. Primal says, do I see? No, I'll have to check it out. I didn't get the thing for it yet, so I'll have a look at it soon. Go home and check it out. Everybody that's go have a look at Primal Archery's YouTube channel. He's a great guy, just still got low subs, so go give him a sub. Try and get him up there a little bit. Outdoors says 9 times out of 10 I get good clean releases. It's that one that gets you. So sometimes I increase to 2, 3, 4 times out of 10. Sometimes then it's time to go back to bear bailing. That's true, that is so true. I might do some bear bailing next time actually. David Connor says we Todd did. I don't know what that means. Jeremiah says, thanks mate for California. We've got them going all over the world. Hectic. So that's mad. So that's it today guys. That's the live video. So let me know if you like this. If you want me to do a live video every second day, do an archery video one day, a live video the next day, and so on and so on. If you think that's a good idea, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. Going to go out, check out all some skate parks and see if I can not hurt myself. It's going to be absolutely packed because of this school holidays, so might just check it out. Alright guys, hope you like this live one. Stay tuned for some more, and let me know if you want the live or just some shooting ones. I think live's good because we can all have a chat. If you got time to get on and you catch it, you can always come and say hello, which I think is pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for the next one.